So, interesting thing just happened. Well, we're here obviously for Luvdisc Spotlight Hour. Of all Pokemon, I don't know why this got a Spotlight Hour, but it does have a Spotlight Hour, and I already have a bunch of shiny, so I'm not really interested. But I pulled up and opened up my game, and this popped up. So, we started off the event getting a shiny Clefairy. I didn't even, you know, click on, I like pulled up, clicked on like 2 or 3 Pokemon, and we got a shiny before the event even started. So, the stats, they're not too bad. I mean, they could be okay for PvP, but it's a shiny. And it's an off-brand shiny, which is actually really good. It's sort of an on-brand shiny. It is part of the Valentine's event, but it's not part of the Spotlight Hour. But yeah, just to show you guys that I'm not joking around. Go into the journal. There we go. Clefairy, shiny Clefairy caught 4 minutes before, like 4 minutes ago. So yeah, pretty good way to start. Anyway, welcome guys. Yeah, as you can see, it's. Oh wait. Damn it! I knew I was gonna have this issue. You know what? These aren't any good. I've got better ones. I think. Hey, you on, Mr. Pistachio? How you going? Welcome. What am I going to get rid of just so I can actually... do I have... Oops. That wasn't what I was meaning to... How do you spell the... Is it V-A? No? Stupid Pokemon names. We also have a Jesse and James volume, which has just popped up as well, so, Oh, well. Didn't I type that? Anyway, I'm just going to check to see. I'm not sure if this is my first one, or... Setting room in my inventory, so I can actually... There we go. Cool. We got one we can get rid of. I have shiny Latias. I don't have shiny Latios. So yeah, I got... funny story. I've encountered both a shiny and a hundo. Well, actually, I haven't encountered a shiny Latios, but I've encountered a hundo of both of them. I caught the shiny Latios, as you can see. I have a 100% Latios, but the Latias got away from me, so I missed the hundo of that. It ran. But I have the shiny Latias, but no shiny So I've got a shiny of one and a hundo of the other, but I've encountered the hundo of both. So it's like I can't have both. I can't get the shiny of this one. But I got a couple of Latiases that I got, like, I've had these for a while. I got them last time they were around. So yeah, I actually haven't done any raids since they've been back. But I actually need to do a couple of raids to get this, the collection challenge done for this. You can't trade 100%ers, and even if I wouldn't trade it, because it's mine, and I only have one. I mean, a shiny I can get, like, a shiny is actually more common than a 100%er, so yeah, I'll keep the 100%er. I mean, getting a hundo is still fairly rare. Getting a shiny from a raid is like 1 in 50, so the odds of getting a shiny are a lot higher than getting a hundo. So, like a typical spotlight hour that they know that people probably aren't going to be too interested in. The spawns aren't great. Like, they're down compared to what they were like last week during Miltank Spotlight Hour. Every Pokemon was basically a... But that's good because that still leaves other stuff a chance to spawn. Which means we could still get another shiny. Because if you are coming into the stream late, I got this like 4 minutes before Spotlight Hour started. So I pulled up, clicked on this, and yeah, we got a shiny. So coming out was worth it. I did get a shiny for the day. And I mean, I'll take this over a Luvdisc any day because I actually needed another one of these. I don't need another Luvdisc. I mean, I'll show you guys why this isn't really the most interesting of Spotlight Hours for me. We have 3 shinies and 2 hundos already. So yeah, there is nothing that we can gain from this except another shiny, and like a shiny of something that we needed, like the Clefairy. So you know, we got something. So just gonna get everything that I need, and unfortunately, Melbourne has gone back into sort of a temporary lockdown for 5 days. So I need to put a mask on again to be walking around outside, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. And it's also like 30 plus degrees, so it's a bit warm today. Charger, make sure I've got my keys so I can actually get back into the car, because that wouldn't be great. Okay. Give me 2 seconds while I chuck my mask on. Not that I really want to, but gotta set an example. So let's see if we can get a shiny out of these two. Because again, preferable than the one that's on the thing. You have 2 shinies. Hey, at least you still have the shiny. I mean, that's good. It's better than having no shinies. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep coming in with the wrong thing first. So it'd be nice if they actually switched up the Pokemon that these guys had. If they had like a rotation like the leaders do, that would be nice. Alright, did we get the shiny Shadow Scyther? Probably not. I already do have the Pinsir. I got the Pinsir a few weeks back, so we only really need the Scyther. But I already do have a few shiny Scythers, but a Shadow one would be nice. So, did we get the Shadow shiny? It is... no. Not a shiny. Womp womp. Disappointing. Did we get one with good IVs? I'm not giving out my trainer code at the moment, guys. I use that as a sort of a reward for people that are on the streams often, sort of thing. You know, a reward for the loyal viewers. So stick around, join the Discord, all that sort of stuff. If one of the guys is here, they can chuck the link for the Discord server into the chat. So if you guys want to join, yeah, just become sort of a regular member, and yeah, you guys will be added to the friends list at some point. because I have limited space as well, so it makes it hard to add everybody. But that's junk, so let's yeet that. Let's see if we can get pencil. My bag is full. I need to use my nappies. That'll do. I really wish the phone wouldn't lag this badly. I think it's just I need a new battery because the phone's charging, it always lags when it's charging when I'm playing the game and streaming and that. So I think a new battery would really help because I need one anyway. Go away, fly. Go away, fly. Oops. It's okay, I was wanting to save that, but it doesn't matter. Charges up fairly quickly. Alright, now, did we get a shiny shadow pincer? It'd be cool having another one, it gives me something to trade. Or I could purify it and have a purified and a shadow. We're getting close to our medal as well, we only need 14 more grunts. And we get our platinum medal. No, our gold medal rather. So, shiny, it is a non-shiny. So, it's disappointing that I did get that shiny sort of just before the stream started. I was thinking of holding on to it and catching it like as the stream started, but I was like, you know what, I better catch it now because my luck, the Spotlight Hour would have started and it would have transformed into a shiny Luvdisc instead, which is that would have been incredibly disappointing. I think I would have cried. Can we chuck something in the gym? No, we can't. Is that mine? Yes. Never mind. We're already in that gym. Alright, let's do some shiny checking of these Luvdiscs. See if we can be unlucky and get one. I'm pretty sure that these have a boosted shiny rate on them as well, like not for the Spotlight, just in general. Great, bag is full. Hopefully I can actually find an Alola Mola Mola raid or something like that while I'm down here as well. That would be... Nothing's going to hatch except for that Mega. So that's a little bit disappointing. It always seems to be the way. Like every Spotlight Hour I come down here and there's nothing down here. Like raid-wise. Great. They really could have chosen a better one for this, I think. Could have added a I don't know, one of the other ones from the Valentine's event probably would have been better, in my opinion. And also, Miltank should be popping up during this event as well, because it's a it's pink. It would makes sense. It was showing up during last year's Valentine's event. I hate wearing these masks when I'm streaming. It's very difficult to talk in a mask because it just and because it's so hot, it just dries you out so much. I already need water, lots and lots of water. No shinies. Like I said before, man, I keep the trainer code for the people that have been around for a while. You know, stick around, come to a few more streams, get to know the crew. I had a feeling that tonight was going to be a quietish stream just because it's Luvdisc. No one's interested in Luvdisc, so. How you going, Haruki? Welcome, how are you today? Yep. Well, I'm guessing that this is... Actually, no, I think this is a bit of a Charmander nest. I know there's a lot of Bulbasaurs popping up, but I think it's a Charmander nest. And Bulbasaurs are just the secondary spawns, because you get that at nests. You get a main species and then a secondary species that spawns. My best shiny. Okay. That would be... I mean, it's subjective, but stat-wise, this one would be the best one. It's my 98% shiny Lucky Kyogre. So that's pretty damn good. Could be a little bit better, like that one step further. Yes, Haruki, we haven't got a shiny Luvdisc, but 4 minutes before I started the stream, like I pulled up the car to get ready to start streaming, and I clicked on this, and we've got ourselves a shiny Clefairy to start the day off. Well, the stream off. Well, it wasn't even on stream. I got it just before I started streaming. So it's always the way, like 4 minutes before I started streaming. But yeah, that was... If I don't get anything else, that was worth me coming out for the Spotlight Hour. I did need a second one of them, so now that I've got one, the only thing that I need now is a shiny Clefairy. But I have to hatch that. Speaking of hatching, I should be hatching some eggs. Let's hatch a 7k. It's been a long time since I've actually hatched a 7k egg. What do we want to chuck it in? You know what? Let's chuck it in the super incubator. Why not? Really? You can't hatch eggs now if you don't have a free... That's... I thought they already counted. Okay, that's made it a little bit difficult. Give me a second. I need to transfer something else now. I really need to go through and make room in my bag before the weekend, given that it's the Kanto tour. That's going to be an important thing. Okay, let's just get rid of this one. We got a 98% and 2 shinies already, so we don't need this. Bye-bye, little Badoo. But that means I can only incubate one of these eggs, because if I... Hang on, I'll just try. I mean, if I'm going to incubate it. But that means I got to go and transfer something else. What are we going to get rid of? Let's just check these Tauruses. Let's get rid of this one for now, because it's... And honestly, that's probably the... It's alright, because we've got more during the Kanto event. Okay, now we can actually start checking stuff again. Woo! Winning. Charmander. See, this is what I was saying about it being a Charmander nest. Alright. Stupid fish. One of you is gonna be a shiny. One of you guys. And it'd actually be a little bit disappointing, because it's like I wanted the shiny last week with the mill tank. So it's like I would rather have not gotten one this week and gotten the mill tank last week. I'm gonna have to stop in a minute and have some water. Take this mask off for a minute, because it's driving me nuts. At least I'm in the shade here, which is good. Walking in the sun before was a bit toasty. And I'm glad I put sunscreen on. I was not going to. I was like, should be alright. Then I was like, nah, I should just put some on just in case. And yeah, I'm glad that I did. Luvdiscs. Shinies, that is. There's plenty of Luvdiscs. I don't know, in my opinion, this is just one of those Pokemon that's just... It's useless. It doesn't do anything. It's not useful for anything whatsoever. Like, have you ever seen anybody using it on a team in battle, or... You know, it's just... It's a silly Pokemon. It's like one of those filler Pokemon, like Dunsparce or something like that, that's like, eh. Yeah, I've never been the biggest fan of it. Like, when it first came out, I was like, that's a stupid Pokemon. Like, when they released it into this I was really glad that I got the shiny and hundos really quickly. So I really didn't have to worry about clicking on them until now. Who'd have thought that I would actually go out of my way to try and catch one of these things as a shiny again. Good thing is they're easy to check. Unlike last week with all the mill tanks, because they're so big, it just made it so difficult to make sure that I was checking all of them. And our lucky last is not a shiny. Alright. So we're about halfway in. Got a shiny, but not the one that we're technically hunting. So, yeah, take it fairly easy. Like I said, I'm not going to go out of my way rushing around. I don't have an incense or anything going, so. I was going to stop and have water, wasn't I? Let's do that. How could I forget that I needed water? It's like I'm dying out here. Ugh. So next week's Spotlight Hour is Pikachu again. At this point, I'm not sure whether or not it's going to be a special Pikachu or not. I mean, we do have an event coming up, so maybe they'll do another special Pikachu, who knows. I mean, it is very Niantic thing to do, giving us a Pikachu wearing a new hat or something like that every single event, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's a special, or even if it's one of the ones that we've had in the past, like one of the hatted Pikachus or something like that, the Ash Hat one or something. I should have actually checked to see how many I clicked on before I started and then kept track of, because then I would have known how many I've clicked on for like the whole time. Yeah, there's surprisingly quite a few people out and about, even though we're technically supposed to be in. It's only like a 5-day lockdown, like a spur of the moment thing that the Premier decided to do. So we're like, we're already like 3 days into it. Actually, no, we're 4 days into it. We find out tomorrow whether or not it's getting extended. But hopefully it doesn't, because then I can actually go down to Melbourne on the weekend, because that's still sort of up in the air at this point. I mean, originally I was supposed to be in Sydney, more than likely, meeting up with the other Aussie PokeTubers, and we were going to do like a big meetup event thing, but yeah, the whole pandemic thing made that a little bit difficult. So, you know, basically we've all had to cancel and do our own things. And then, yeah, this snap lockdown has sort of made it a bit up in the air whether or not I'll even be going down to Melbourne for it, or if I'll be doing it here or at home. I guess we'll see. Braddle's raid. Welcome, Olivia. Welcome. And thank you for the raid, Braddles. Welcome in. G'day. How you going? How was your stream? What were you up to? As you can see, we're catching the most epic Pokemon ever invented. Luvdisc. It's Luvdisc Spotlight Hour. So, yeah. Hooray! But welcome in, guys, that have just come in on the raid. My name's Jimmy. I'm a PokeTuber from Melbourne. I also do stuff over on Twitch, so anything that isn't really Pokemon related is over on Twitch. I've been playing a lot of Rust and lately over on there. But welcome in, guys. We do have a shiny so far. It's not a shiny Luvdisc, it's a shiny Clefairy that we got 4 minutes before the Spotlight Hour started. So bonus, it's one that I would actually take. Luvdisc is a shiny that I do not know. No. Unfortunately, no. Tomorrow we find out whether or not it's going to be extended longer than 5 days. But we're allowed out, sort of thing. It's locked down, but you're allowed out to do exercise and all of that sort of stuff. So technically that's what I'm out doing right now. And you could sort of call this work as well. So work/exercising. That's what I'll just say if I... And I'm also wearing a mask, so I'm doing my own thing. But yeah, as I was just saying to the guys, yeah, unfortunately we were supposed to be, like, Braddles is another one of the Aussie PokeTubers that I was talking about, that we were hopefully going to be doing a big meetup on the weekend for the Kanto tour, but yeah, this whole thing has just made that not possible right now, so that's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, that's what I was also just saying to the guys. Hopefully this 5-day lockdown, I was like, even if like it doesn't get lifted, I'll still be able to come out and do stuff around here and do it here. But my plan was to, like, since I'm not going to be more than likely in Sydney where we were going to be doing the meetup, I was going to be down in Melbourne instead, because I can go down there and do it with some friends. We got to stop organising meetups. We keep creating lockdowns. I know, tell me about it. It's all our fault. But can you, like, yeah, that's why it was so hard to organise this, because we just didn't know what was going to be happening at this point. And everything leading up to now was sort of like, hey, it's promising, everything looks good, you know? And then borders started closing up like a couple of weeks beforehand, and now we're back in lockdowns and stuff like that. And it's like, well, yeah, things change so quickly during this whole thing. It's made it difficult to organise anything over the past year and a bit. But hopefully shortly we'll be able to get back to it and actually do proper meetups and stuff. Maybe GoFest 2021, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully by then, that's still, what, 6 months away from now. So hopefully by then, and the vaccine has rolled out enough that we've got it under control enough that, yeah, we can do stuff. That would be great. So yeah, fingers crossed. That should be our next goal, hopefully, to meet up then, because that'll be the next big event after this Kanto event, I'm pretty sure. So we've got half a year to organise. Oh, Luvdisc. Just be shiny or don't be here at all. That's my feeling pretty much. Would have been nice if this was actually a Lolamola instead of Luvdisc. I mean, it's still a stupid pink fish, but at least it's a new shiny, and it would have given people a decent chance at catching it instead of from a couple of research tasks and from the non-existent raids. What's cute, AX? Luvdisc. Do you think Luvdisc is cute? Or a Lolamola? Or Chimchar? Chimchar sort of reminds me of somebody's nephew. I don't know why. So we'll catch him. It's a 1 star. Great. Winning. So there's 25 minutes left. Hopefully we'll get another shiny. I mean, then it makes coming out for this thing at least sort of worth it. I mean, I did get the Clefairy, so it's already worth it. But you know, I want to get one on stream. Because yeah, it doesn't really count if I got it like just before the stream started. I've already got 1,000,000 of them, but another shiny Charmander wouldn't be too bad. It'd be better than a Luvdisc. I mean, at least I can do something with it. How many Luvdiscs I've actually clicked on, like, all together. Let's have a look. Where is it? This is the thing, I can never find the bloody Pokemon I'm looking for. It's Gentoo. Can't be Gen 4. Where is it? Where are you, fish? Oh, there you are. I was going to say, I thought it was Gen 3. We have seen 809, so that's really surprising that I've actually clicked on 800 of these things. Why? What would compel me to do something like that? Like, especially since, like, I already showed you guys at the start of the stream, but for those that have come in later, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, even when I don't need it, I still click on stuff just to shiny check. But yeah, that's 3 shinies and 2 hundos. So I'm not really keen on this at all. Like getting another one, but a Chimchar would be like I said, even if I've got a million of a shiny, like Chimchar or something like that, I still click on them just because a shiny is a shiny at the end of the day, even if it is a Luvdisc. Or a Plusle or a Minen. I mean, that's stretching it. Like, they're barely shinies, but they are shinies. How you going? Cute Toga Kiss. You're trying to get the shiny Absol, but you're over 1,000 eggs already. First off, welcome to the stream. How you been? And second, that sucks. I know what it's like. Trying to do your shinies, like a big shiny grind like that, and it just doesn't. You just cannot get it. How you going, Emma? Welcome in. How you going? Come in, drop the link straight away. Thank you. But how are you? Welcome in. How's your day been? Or your morning? I mean, you just woke up, didn't you? How was your sleep? It'd be nice if a raid popped up. Something more interesting than these fish. 10 like hype. Thank you guys. Hype. I don't sound very hype, but it's hard to be hype when you're clicking on these fish. But thank you, I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you for coming in and watching and supporting and liking and all that sort of stuff. I do very much appreciate it. You're great. You just sorry. You didn't just wake up because you had class. I hate it when messages disappear like that. Before this, but you have to go. You have to learn for next class because you were lazy. Fair enough, Emma. Learning is more important than watching me catch average shinies at best. But thank you for dropping in and putting the links and stuff like that into the chat. Much appreciated. I'll still be streaming for another 20 minutes or so. I mean, depending on what the spawns are like afterwards, I might go for a little bit longer. We might do another lap around here afterwards. See if we can get another shiny off, sort of a non-spotlight hour shiny. That'd be good. I know it's probably more entertaining, but education is more important. Got to get them A's so you can get a good job, so you don't have to be on YouTube when you're older. Trust me, you can get a better job than being on YouTube, guys. How you going, Richard? No, none today, but we did get a shiny Clefairy to start the day. Well, not the day, the stream off. Wasn't even to start the stream off. We got it 4 minutes before the stream started, so it was a little bit disappointing, but we did get a shiny. So it's something. Oh, and I did actually get this yesterday as well. Surprising, it was my Pokédex entry, Noibat. I got it at home. It just spawned at home, and I mean the stats actually aren't too bad on it either. So nice. That was a nice spawn. How you going, Tremanda? Welcome. That's alright, man. You're here now, so that's all good. But welcome in everybody that has come in late. How have you been? I had a feeling that this one was going to be a quietish stream compared to other ones, because nobody is really that interested in Luvdisc. It's like I can usually tell when they're going to be bigger streams compared to like the smaller ones, and it's the Pokemon that's being featured has a lot to do with it. Like last week when we had Miltank, that was a really active stream. We had quite a few people in here because everybody because everybody's interested in that shiny. When you've got boring ones like this, it's like meh, meh, nobody cares. I think you posted it on Discord, but yesterday I got back-to-back shiny, Luvdisc. And Puchiana. It was not well done, man. You dare doubt the power of Luvdisc. Hey, you tell me where Luvdisc is useful, and I'll give you a shiny, okay? Fair deal? Tell me what possible scenario in this universe, or even other universes, that Luvdisc could possibly be useful. And I will give you a shiny. Little Love Cup 2022. But are you sure about that? Are you just making assumptions? I mean, it doesn't even get a decent moveset. It's like a plain water type. So it gets average moves. I don't even know what moves it gets. They get like water gun and bubble and stuff like that, which I mean, they're moves, but I mean, the stats on this thing aren't the greatest. Let's actually do some investigating. So this is 582. It's like level 30-ish. So it'll probably max out close to 1,000 CP. Any fire type gym, but there's more effective water types that you could use. Still not useful. I mean, you could just use a Kyogre or a Gyarados, or a bloody Psyduck would probably do better. Yeah, water gun, water pulse. So, I mean, that's not a bad moveset. And its HP is up around 100, so it'll probably max out at... You know what? We can actually... This better. Let's... Luvdisc is pretty fast. Yeah, but it's not how fast it is. It's about how long it survives. It should have been water. Yeah, fairy type's a newer type though, so Luvdisc is an older Pokemon. They could have added another type to it, but I mean, if it had charm, then it could possibly be viable. Alright, so its max CP for this one is going to be 86 CP, so yeah, it's not even going to max out to 1,000 CP. And it's the PvP. That's like 500,000 to something that... they made Clefairy fairy type back in Gen 6. But that makes sense, that being a fairy type. Like, I don't think they would add a fairy type to this because it's not really a fairy type, it's a fish. So... But yeah, either way, it's going to be a fairly average water type because those movesets you can still get on other Pokemon, which are going to be just as, if not better. Like, any sort of other water type that you can think of. It's a heartfish though. Stop hating on it. Stop hating the heartfish. What did it do to you? I'm sorry, guys. I'll stop hating on the heart. No. Is the stream still working for everybody else? Don't tell me we're going through this again like last week. You okay? Just try refreshing then, Charmander. Oh, so it has actually frozen, but you hear me again. Hang on, I did this last week as well. Why? Hang on, I think, is it because I got... Possibly because I got that... Hey, Lachlan, welcome in, man. Well done. Hopefully. Yeah, see, it's frozen. Sorry, guys. I think I think it's when I open up the IV checker. I think that's when it froze because I think I did this last week as well. So unfortunately, it looks like because I can either restart the stream, which I feel is not really. Yeah, Haruki, I'm looking at that now. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to fix it without restarting the stream, but I mean, with 10 minutes left of Spotlight Hour, might not be really worth it. Hang on, I gotta try and... There has to be a way I can fix this. Give me 2 seconds, I'll see if I can... that fix it? I'm a ventriloquist. If only, guys. Because it says that I resumed the stream? I still don't think that that fixed anything, though. Why? I know for the future, don't open the thing. Because for it to happen, I'm pretty sure it was the IV checker that's this issue. So, this is disappointing. Not what I wanted to open. I honestly don't think that there's any way that I can fix this without restarting. So, like I said, there's only like 8 minutes left. Well, I know, it's just like, but I was thinking of maybe going for a little bit after the stream as well to do just sort of a shiny hunt for other things outside of the Luvdisc. So this has sort of screwed that up. And then again, if I do get a shiny, it's not going to be on... I mean, if you guys can't see it, there's no point watching. Like, really? What's the point of watching a stream that you can't actually watch? You got another wild 0 HP stat Chansey. Damn. That sucks. I mean, if it's a shiny, it doesn't really matter, but... Alright. Well, what do you guys want? Do you want me to restart the stream, or do you want me to just keep streaming like this for the next couple of minutes and then just end it? It's up to you guys. I mean, I didn't actually add any tags to it anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I do restart it. You know what? I should just restart. Rather than having nothing that you guys can actually see. Yeah, alright. I'm going to restart the stream, guys. I will be 2 minutes, because I just got to chuck the information and all that sort of stuff back in. So, I'll end this. I'll start back up straight away. So just, I don't know if you can refresh and it'll just bring it up again, or you might have to go to the page or just onto the home page or whatever. Or you'll get a notification, one or the other. But anyway, I'll be back in like 2 minutes, guys. So, and you can actually watch again. So, I'll see you guys then.